Hello, welcome back to these videos. Our next battle is against Wendy. I think that's how you pronounce that. It's nice to face someone who's uses the same alphabet as I do, because I can actually pronounce the name on these videos. And this one was interesting because I didn't bring my Mega Kangaskhan with me. I just didn't think, the ones I did bring I thought they would have done a good job. So let's see. Wendy using Jellicent, which was did very well at the regionals that was streamed a week or two ago. Salamence switching straight in. I mean, obviously Amoongus not liking the Arcanine Togekiss combo there, so that makes sense. I did on this occasion though go for the Air Slash just to try and knock it out, but it was a good switch in the end. I don't knock it out, but that still does a sizable amount of damage, so that's her Salamence considerably weakened. Water Spout, I mean, yeah, Arcanine's gone. He's not living up to that. I know he's especially bulky, but yeah. Life Orb Jellicent, interesting. So it would have done a hell of damage anyway. So I'll go for Suicune here, because I know that Salamence is going to be pretty fast. And I'd like to get my Tailwind up, and of course that will help Togekiss no end as well, because this Togekiss has no speed investment. So now I know it's a special Salamence. You can never tell, because I mean, it's got such a high physical attack, but so many people use specials. I think they go for that Hyper Voice, does a lot. And it's a spread move, they're always useful. Luckily it was special though, because I used Snarl. I was kind of hoping it would be, and I mean if not, it lowers that Jellicent special attack. I know that these guys can't do anything to my Togekiss, so I'll go for another, a Roost rather. And Jellicent healing a bit of HP back. And Suicune healing a bit of HP back. So I'm in a decent position here, just even though I'm one down. She does take Salamence out at this stage though, because obviously not liking the Togekiss there. And brings Amoongus back in, I think, to just to have a go at that Suicune. And maybe put something to sleep, I imagine. Probably a bit of redirection shenanigans, maybe. Tailwind, though, is a massive boon for me. I do get that Dazzling Clean Up, which of course Amoongus resists, so it was a good switch from Wendy. I never seem to call people's switches. I forget that people can do that. That is super effective, but it does mean I get my weakness policy boost, which is brilliant. It just sponges these hits, Togekiss. You just have to make sure you survive long enough to make the most of it, which is why Tailwind is so good. Another Snarl then will take effect on that Amoongus, so these two Pokemon can't really do a lot to my Suicune or Togekiss for that matter. Although that is quite annoying. That's why Jellicent's so good. One of the reasons, it's just so bulky as well. And Amoongus isn't going to live up to a +2 Togekiss's Air Slash, even if if it hasn't got a positive nature or any EVs in that stat. But look, see, that's not doing a lot now after 2 Snarls either. And it is taking damage from the Life Orb, which is, it's all working out well for me. Thundurus, however, my Suicune does not like the look of Thundurus. Interesting, it's Thundurus Therian. It's quite interesting. It's got a very high special attack, but just not as fast. Excuse me, Ice Beam is going to super affect that though, and Dazzling Gleam just to do a bit of spread damage. And would you look at that? At +2, they're not going to survive that sort of damage output. So all she has left now is this Salamence, and let's be honest, this is game over. Although he does try and stall out my Tailwind, which is pretty neat. Can't remember how long the Tailwind's been up actually. Tailwind does peter out there. It just tries to get as much damage off as possible here, and it is going to do a lot of damage. But both of my guys hang on there, so whatever happens, I'm pretty much guaranteed to knock it out now. So yeah, I mean, I was pretty lucky to hang on there, and I mean, it's a testament to the bulk of my Pokemon there that I held on. But I wasn't too concerned about trying to play it safe there, thinking, oh, what's Salamence going to do? Because I still had Caesar in the back, so even if it did take out both Suicune and Togekiss on that one hit, in a 1v1 with a sort of a Salamence with roughly 1/3 of his HP left against a full health Life Orb Caesar, I mean, it's going to be faster than me, yeah, but I have Bullet Punch. And sure, Bullet Punch might not knock it out the first turn, but Hyper Voice isn't going to do enough. The danger would be if it had Flamethrower or Fire Blast, which actually, to be honest, I should have maybe considered, which I just thought about it now actually. But I do think Life Orb... Well, no, Life Orb Bullet Punch wouldn't have been enough to knock it out at all, come to think of it, because of that... it's got a really high defense, Mega Salamence. Defense still immense. So yeah, maybe I was a bit lucky there holding on, but I did also trust in my Pokemon to be able to withstand an attack because they are that tough. So yeah, pretty good battle there, and that she was a 1630 to 4050, I can't remember exactly, rated player, so that boosted me up the rankings a bit. And the next battle is a lower rated player, but still a good battle. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.